There's this school of thought that believes that most politicians in Nigeria, they have not come on the stage, talk. But when they go in there, they do nothing. They just join the bandwagon, hobby to milk the fat cow. So how can that be changed?
Well, we need, like I said, we need credible people. But I'll tell you exactly. I'll tell you how. I will. The thing is that we have good intended people in Nigeria that want to take part in the process, but they do not take part in the process because the process is not friendly to them. That's that's as such that, I mean, for we know middle class or highly intelligent people that may have good intentions, see local government as no way, I'm not even going there.
Why is that?
However, what we need is a platform to change the way things.
Yeah. Isn't that a platform by itself, the local government?
Yes, the local government is a platform by which changes can really be brought. Yes. However, what I keep saying is this: the platform by which people come on board has to be challenging. The platform cannot be left for the mainstream political parties anymore. You see, people need to find a different platform to really come into local government governance and touch really rich people independently and really vie for positions like that.
When you say independently, the Nigerian Constitution does not, in quote, give room for independent candidates.
No, I agree.
So when you say independently, are you saying form other political parties or what?
No, what I'm saying is that people can form pressure groups, can form NGOs, they can form a platform
that will do what?
And let me tell you exactly
that would do what?
I will tell you exactly. Now, recently in the United Nations, in the New York, we have young people going out, standing out at the financial center of New York, really is financial center of the world, to show they are participating in the process that is happening all over the world. And this is a brand new platform that young, vibrant people are now using to really bring about change. So, and this is what this platform says. We are messengers for good change. We want good change. So what we want is that we want people to come and explain exactly what they're going to do in especially at local government level, at all levels of governance.
But
they need to express.
That will be the talk game again. And then when they go in there, it's a different ball game.
No, we need you, the journalists, to really question us exactly, because we don't. What is what we do? We give you sound bites. I'm going to ensure so and so. I'm going to call all stakeholders to do so and so. That's all we ever tell you, and you accept it. And the populace accept it. But nobody has told you exactly how he's going to create 100 jobs. Nobody has told you exactly what he's going to do within the time frame of the first month, second month, third month in office, that I'll create exactly this amount of empowerment. Mr.
Bashorun,
you need to question people on the practical ways.
The platforms you're talking about right now, we need to create new platforms, we need to create new platforms, we need to bring development. That points to one other thing, call for creation of states. And by the time they create more states, we are creating more platforms for making more money.
I don't agree in creating of new states, really. We've had enough and we need to manage what we have already. The idea of creating new states, the agitation is really almost
you've had the agitation for your Lagosian, the creation for Lagoon State.
Really, I think people just come up with ideas.
Is it not a product of the Senate?
Yeah, they do. Ideas rule the world. But at this point, we need to manage the 36 states that we have in Nigeria.
Mr. Bashorun,
effectively.
The senator said the call or clamor for more states is born out of the fact that people down there feel marginalized, that they are not carried along in the scheme of things. And that begins, as you said, from the local government, where you're playing your own part of the game. So why do we have to have that leading to the call for more creation of states?
You see, it's very simple. Whether we're in any part of Nigeria, people have the same problem. Whether we are from the same tribe, whether we speak the same tongue, it's the same problem we share. So it does not, the creation of states would not resolve your needs.
What's the same
Because
problem?
your own people would eventually cheat you.
Mr. Bashorun, what's that problem?
The problem is that we need to come on board and we need to create, I keep saying a platform. When I say platform, this can be a platform. The platform to change security in Nigeria, you created it here. And people are talking about it. When I talk of platform, I mean let's create a platform that we can discuss how good change is possible. It is possible if we take certain things into consideration. First, we have to be fair and honest to ourselves as we will be to others. That is very important. And secondly, we need to admit when things are not clear to us, or when things are wrong. So I can say, I admit I'm wrong. I want to ask you, I'm not clear with this. How do I go about this? These are the practical steps to bring about good changes. You need to find faults, and you have to be practical in finding those faults.
Okay.
You have to be practical in finding the ways to fix the fault.
All right, tell us, if you will, do you see maybe an associate professor, a middle class person coming into governance at the local government level in the years to come?
Yes,
in a few years.
I hope so. You see, people have had so many. We have 774 local governments in Nigeria, and it's amazing. It's one of the golden opportunity that people can serve and show that local governance can really be extremely progressive. It can deliver. What has been happening in the past, that the people that have occupied these positions, what they do, unfortunately, is really to disperse funds, wait for allocation, get the allocation, and feed it to existing expenses. Anybody can do that. You don't need to go to school to do that. Because if I tell you, here is 40 million every month, you will know exactly how to spend it. Pay the salary, what are you owing, recurrent bills, you pay it, and then
the balance into
activities that really may be progressive or non-progressive. But that is what has been happening in the past. We need people to come in and say that this is how exactly I'm going to generate the funds, bring in people of integrity.
Can they create jobs?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I mean, listen, last month, I trained 40 people on empowerment. I was teaching them how to make plantain chips for cheap, with 5,000 naira. I was teaching them how to make chin-chin. When I trained other people in rearing snails, in rearing grass cutters, these are the real empowerment you give people. Not just giving them organizer equipment and giving them sewing machine, because the minute they are sick for like 2 or 3 weeks, they don't have any other funds. They depend on the daily money they will derive from those. You're not taking them out of poverty line.
What kind of approach or what kind of response do you see with these people who you train about entrepreneurship? What's their attitude?
They are hungry. They are hungry and they want something. They want to become producers. They don't want to depend on buying things and then reselling it. Because if you are rearing animals, you are producing. Eventually, years after years, the multiplier effect comes. You start with 20 snails. An average snail has about 200 to 400 eggs in a year. With those 20 snails, you can get 10,000 by the end of the year. The following year, you do the multiplier effect, it's like 1 million snails.
So before you go, a quick one here. The local government polls in Lagos is this month, isn't it?
Supposedly. We believe in the next few weeks we're supposed to have the elections, but there are challenges here and there with which...
We see placard carrying people all over the place, and they complain that the ruling party has imposed some individuals on them.
Well, you're talking about my party now, and I cannot be the mouthpiece from my party. Though I am a member of that party, we are a new party, we're Imagine, and we have challenges like any other party does have challenges. The way we came about is completely different from the way the ruling party came about. This was a collection of...
You're the ruling party here.
Yeah, we are. But with the ruling party, let me be specific, the PDP, for instance, as an example, came with interest from different parts of the geopolitical zone.
This is about your party.
No, I'm coming back to it, because I just want to lay out the difference so people can really appreciate the challenges that we do have in our party.
Yours. It's within your party.
Yeah, okay, I'll stay within my party.
Yes, please.
But the way my party emerged is not a situation where we have collective of interest or people from different areas and said, let's find a party and with a common interest with all of us. It was spearheaded by a leader with a vision, with an idea of how to bring about opposition. Because Nigeria was lacking opposition and we needed a viable opposition party. So an individual really did started this party. And in the process of finding people of good intent to build people of credible integrity, to now control the ideology of progression, because we are progressives. And if we're going to be the opposition party, we'll have to continue to be extremely progressive. We need to bring progressive people with progressive ideas
How do you think your party will be able to deal with the opposition within the opposition party?
Well, one thing is extremely good about the ACN. It's very open to people of good intention, and we always have a flock of them coming.
But this can be extremely bad.
No, well, what we're open is that the party is setting a standard. We have a way by which we want to establish a procedure that is general to all, that is fair to all.
Okay.
Whichever way by which candidates do emerge, what it needs to indicate that it is fair to all. It is not biased. It is not that somebody is imposing because this is my son or this is my godson or this
everyone is watching.
Yes, and everybody's We need to be careful of that because we need integrity, not imposition.